Hello and welcome to another one video. Friday the 13th, it has its own different origins. Some historians have claimed that it was the day on which Eve bit the apple from the tree of knowledge. There were 13 people present for Jesus' Last Supper on Maundy Thursday, the day before Christ's crucifixion on Good Friday. Judas, the apostle who later betrayed Jesus, was supposedly the 13th guest to sit at the supper. On Friday, October 13, 1307, Philip IV of France arrested hundreds of Knight Templars. The most commonly held perception is that Friday is an unlucky day, and the number 13, according to numerology, is an irregular number and is also the number of witches required to form a coven. Thus an unlucky number. Let me tell you 13 things about this 13th day of the month. There is reportedly no written evidence of the Friday the 13th superstition before the 19th century, but superstitions surrounding the number 13 date back to at least 1700 BC. The fear of Friday the 13th is called frigatriskaidekaphobia or paraskevidekatriophobia. 17 to 21 million people in the US suffer from it, although they cannot pronounce it. Friday the 13th is considered an unlucky day to take a trip, to begin a new project, or to have a major life change, such as a birth, a marriage, among other events. The superstition became popular since Thomas W. Lawson's famous novel, Friday the 13th, where a stockbroker uses the date to manipulate the stock market. Wall Street has fostered a fear of Friday the 13th for decades. There is also record of a mini crash on a Friday which was the 13th in the US. India has no such records. The arrest of Jacques de Molay, the Grand Master of the Knights Templar, occurred on Friday, October 13, 1307. This is hinted at by Dan Brown in the Da Vinci Code as well. Driving is a little bit safer on Friday the 13th, according to a United States statistician Alex Hone. If you break a mirror on Friday the 13th, it is believed that you will have 7 years of bad luck. If you cut your hair on Friday the 13th, someone in your family will die, according to a legend. The only Friday the 13th this year is in this month, that was yesterday. It is also the only month to start on a Sunday. People born on this day are considered to be unlucky through life. Fidel Castro could agree in part, he was born on a Friday, August 13, 1926. The film and television series on Friday the 13th led to the making of one of the most memorable masks on screen. The commercially successful Friday the 13th enterprise includes 12 horror movies, a television series and several books that focus on curses and superstitions. Since 1995, Finland has dedicated